turn up, let's go, come on. Let's go.
Westbrook with it. 14 points for him. Inside. Here's Collison. Fifth. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Utah ahead. They lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Utah leading, and it's Malone in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now. Stockton has to keep. Count. The basket.
That right there, that's what their goal is. Get high-quality looks.
Outside Harden. Shot is up. Perkins, the pass to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. That one. No good. Utah leading by 4. Here's Hornacek. Shot from the top of the key. Malone. Can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Harden. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Harden's got 12 points.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Here's Stockton. He has 7. Sinks the... He's got 10.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah,
you're done. Durant earning those 2 points.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
And Utah calls time here. Durant's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. They set the screen to the left wing. Here's Hornacek. Here's Malone. Pass to Hornacek. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. No good. Thunder trail by 3. To the inside. Harden. And Harden with the slam.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
To the middle. Here's Malone. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Durant against Russell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of hand.
And so he makes both from the line.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Hornacek. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. James Harden picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Thunder trail by 3. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Durant looking around. There's a screen. Up and over Russell. And good from Kevin Durant with a sweet move.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game. Anderson's checked in for Russell. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Takes a 3. Offensive board. Here's Malone. Second chance shot. It's blocked. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Shot clock at 6. Tries again.
I like Westbrook's energy on defense on that possession. He just stays active, gets a hand in his face, and does not give up a clean look at...
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Stockton. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Look, Westbrook does not mind contact while he's going to the bucket. In fact, he welcomes it.
Covington's checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on the second one.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Here's Hornacek, guarded by Durant. Here's Stockton. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Up top, Durant fires the 3. Rebounded by Stockton.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hornacek. And he bangs it home with one hand. And 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Outside Harden. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Hornacek driving in. Keith. Nails the baby hook. Keith's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Up top, Westbrook. He's got 15. Durant has the open look. Nails the wide open jumper. Durant's got 11 points in the quarter. And Utah calls time here. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Utah leading. Here's Stockton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim. Just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Now here's Harden. He's got 14, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Out of bounds, it's the Oklahoma City's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Cook, he's checked in for Durant. Thunder trail by 3. Outside Harden. Picked by Covington for 3. And Harden is good for 3. He's got 17.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Stockton. And stolen by Covington. Left side, Harden. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Fisher. Grabs the miss.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Pass to Morris. Here's Stockton. Morris sets a screen. Releases. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Utah ahead, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own game.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Malone can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
To take the lead. Here's Collison. Out to Covington. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Here's Westbrook from the inbound. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Tipped. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Cephalosha. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, here's a summary of what Scott Brooks went over with his guys during that last break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you.
Pretty much forcing his shot through. What a play by Westbrook.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Jazz trail by 5. Anderson passes to Isley. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. To the wing, right side. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And you never want to give a shooter like him look.
Pass to Collison. Finished off the break. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Hornacek. backcourt come the Thunder on the break. That's good.
What would this game be like without their easy points off of turnovers?
Timeout, Jazz. Both teams deciding to change it up. Jazz trail by 6. Out to the wing. Here's Hornacek. No good from outside. Three-pointer, Harden. Here's Durant. Ooh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Here's Stockton. Counted. From distance. Stockton's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Unloads. Harden misses. And it's Utah with the ball. Pass to Stockton. From about 19. Again, Utah.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Westbrook, the pass to Harden. Russell against Durant. Here's the pick. Rebound by Keith. Keith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Here's Malone. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Perkins has got 4 rebounds now. The 3, Westbrook. And the three-pointer goes. Westbrook's got 27.
Look, you can count on Westbrook for a few of these tonight. This man has that shot down.
Here's Hornacek. And they wait. No time getting those 3 points back.
And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
On the wing, Durant. Oh, Durant buries it through contact.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
18 feet out. Here's Stockton. Pass to Russell. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he hits both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
Durant's shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
They set a pick. Pass to Stockton. To tie it up. Cuts off the pass. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harden from outside. Connects from downtown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going the throat now.
Big hand for your dad's team.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Stockton. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Utah.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they...
Baby snipe, baby snipe, baby snipe, baby snipe, baby snipe, baby snipe. Let me see, 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 let me see. You get about me, they kind of palm bitch, part way, Lauderdale, Haitian boy, can you tell? Interfield, straight. She from Dilla, throw that in the mirror, in revere.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green is out there with Barnes. Then it's Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Bogut in at the 5. Now here's Curry. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. He wants the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Weber. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Curry attacking. And it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Divac with the jam.
You see the fluidity there. Body's a better athlete than most give him credit for.
Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Inside. And there's Bogut on the assist by Curry.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Christie. Now here's Divac. Over to the left wing. Divac a screen on Curry. Bibby with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Comes up empty down low. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Bibby. Here's Curry. Pass to Green. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
For 3, Bibby. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And, you know, Weber's versatility really stands out. I mean, he's a big man that can pass, rebound, and score in a lot of ways.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. And it's the Warriors' ball. 3-point lead. Here's Curry. Spates with a screen on Bibby. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Kings.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Christie against Thompson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Christie has the athleticism and skill to beat you from all three levels.
Curry kicks the ball. Stolen by Bibby. And here's the break. Here's Christie. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Mike Bibby. Drives to the hoop. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Curry gets the bucket.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Jackson is checked in for Mike Bibby. The Kings trail by 4. Weber with a screen on Curry. Here's Jackson. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Outside Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Beyond the arc. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Jackson to the inside. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here we go. Bogut's got it. The fast break chance. And it's in there. Barnes has got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pollard, who's checked in for the Kings. Golden State also making some changes. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Joe Harris comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Stephen Curry. Livingston. Pass to Stojakovic. They set the pick. The shot. The rebound by Ezeli.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Christie against Thompson. Here's Ezeli. Here's Spates. The steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And the shot goes in.
Really a big part of his game. Christie finding the open man here.
Warriors leading by 3. Spates with a screen on Christie. Here's Thompson. It's called in by the Kings.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. The basket by Divac.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
It's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Christie the pass to Jackson. And he drives in. And the rejection by Ezeli. Thompson outside. Azealia screen. Takes a three. Thompson with the bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Festus Ezeli. Harris is out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Livingston in at the two-guard spot.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby Jackson gives his team a really nice spark. He's a bona fide scorer who can knock it down from anywhere and plays with such energy. It's infectious and contagious.
And the Kings making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Smith checked in for Gerald Wallace. Warriors leading by 7. Curry looking around. Pass to Livingston. Back to Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bibby checked in for Sacramento. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for the Warriors. And it's the Kings with the ball. Bibby with it. A rebound by his Zealy.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that.
A nice shot by Harris.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Puts it up from 7. The shot's good. Weber's got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Down low, here's Jackson, and good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. Jackson's got 5.
Terrific pass that time by Hedo, already an outstanding offensive player. I think his passing skills should improve as he continues to grow into his game.
Spades with a screen on Jackson. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Kings. And here's Bibby. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The Kings making a switch here. Divac checked in. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Joe Harris. And Rush is subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Weber. The shot by Divac. The good-looking shot from the wing. 6 points for him.
Well, you got to appreciate Divac's basketball IQ. I mean, knowing exactly when to shoot off the catch. This guy's a smart basketball player.
The inside game of Stephen Curry. The Kings trail by 6. For 3, Bibby. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
If you don't want to get burned from behind the arc, you've got to chase Bibby off the three-point line.
On its way from Curry for 2. Weber pulls it in.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Bibby kicks to Weber. Over Spates. Rebound by Bogut. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Rush. Curry on the wing. Misses from short range. To the wing on the left. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will and some changes here for the Kings. Pollard comes in for Weber, and it's Peja Stojakovic in for Jackson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Spates with a screen on Bibby. Here's Curry. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Divac. Rebound Bogut. Turkoglu against Barnes. The kick out to Spates. Here's Curry. And in on the layup. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Stojakovic with the 3. They get it back. Here's Pollard. Makes it off the glass.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spates. Klay Thompson comes in for Rush. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Bibby with the bucket.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. And finished off by Bogut.
Yeah, the clean roll, great hands. Bogut is vicious on that play.
Timeout called by the Kings. Weber, he's checked in for Sacramento. Christie comes in for Turkoglu. The Kings trail by 7. Divac sets a screen. Pass to Stojakovic. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Thompson against Christie.
The 3-ball hasn't been falling for him tonight. They're shooting a little better from there now, but still not much to get excited about.
Green with the ball. Divac picks him up. Barnes. And the shot falls short this time. And now the Kings fast break. Pass to Christie. Pulls up. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside. So it works hand in glove.
Outside, Stojakovic finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Here's Barnes. Got it from 16 feet. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way.
Taking a look at the city. And that's all for us.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
They've got Christie. Weber is out there. Peja Stojakovic. Then there's Divac, and it's Bibby in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Rick Adelman. On the wing, Stojakovic. Covered by Barnes. Weber kicks to Bibby. Weber with a screen on Curry. Curry with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Weber can't hit. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Barnes. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've led by as much as 10 from past the arc. Outside for Curry. Shoots the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Weber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Divac, the pass to Stojakovic. Divac sets a screen. And it's Stojakovic missing. The Warriors leading. Barnes finds Green. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Divac a screen on Barnes. Stojakovic with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Stojakovic has got 8 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now. So they've got to do a better job contesting.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Bibby driving in. Count it. Good. Bibby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so tenacious on the attack. Love seeing Bibby take the initiative on offense.
Screen by Bogut. Here's Curry. Pass to Bogut. Now Spates from downtown. Drains from beyond the arc.
And you won't find many centers with better passing ability than Bogut.
Here's Weber. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Jackson, he's checked in for Mike Bibby. Warriors leading by 7. Bogut with a screen on Jackson. It's Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got 23 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there will be more in store.
Here's Weber. Pass to Stojakovic. Weber with a screen on Barnes. And it's Stojakovic missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. points in the game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jackson's gone 3 of 6 from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Curry. Stolen by Jackson. Weber with a screen on Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
1:29 left here in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. And he converts the layup. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Livingston with it. Divac picks him up. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And add a little polish to his game. Ezeli, nice move inside.
Pass to Divac. Now here is Stojakovic. Pocket 6, driving to the basket.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul him.
Free throw good, Stojakovic. And some changes here for the Kings. Pollard, he's checked. In for Divac. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Christie. Joe Harris is checked in for the Warriors.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Williams, he's checked in for the Kings. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That free throw good from Thompson.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Livingston passes to Spates. And here's Ezeli. Ezeli a screen. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Pollard. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Jackson. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Spates. Good D by Weber.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Warriors lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Joe Harris, Maurice Spates out there with Festus Ezeli, and there's Livingston. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
The drive by Jackson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Sean Livingston. On its way from Curry for 2. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
On the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Barbosa. Pass to Ezeli. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry buries. He's the 3 shot.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
For 3, Bibby. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Curry. Finished by Stephen Curry.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Jackson with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Pollard. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Ezeli. We can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 5. Turkle kicks to Bibby. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Ezeli's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barbosa gets the bucket. Barbosa's got his first basket of the night.
Barbosa able to work his way in with the bigs that time, successfully so.
Bibby passes to Pollard. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. And it's Harris with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 7-point differential. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bibby. Jackson's got 19 points.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
And some changes here for the Kings. Weber, he's checked in for Pollard. Stojakovic comes in for Hedo Turkoglu. Christie subbed in for Jackson. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Joe Harris. That's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When the 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Bogut uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 7.
A very solid rebound, and Bogut using that reach there to get a second look.
Here's Bibby. Takes it inside. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Bibby embraces these moments. This is who you want taking the big shots.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Coming off a big game. His confidence couldn't be higher. And coach
showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. He's going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Bibby kicks to D-Box. Over Bogut. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Divac has got 6 points in the quarter.
Divac's doing work in the paint, just too strong.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Green with a screen for Curry. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Stolen by Thompson. Fires for 3. Curry. Can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bibby. Christie the pass to Weber. And here's Bibby. From the arc. Weber. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Bogut kicks to Green. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. And the 3-ball is good. Curry's got 36.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Curry passes to Green. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. A putback. Chris Webber with the rebound. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Divac a screen on Thompson. The shot's good from Chris. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course. of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Now Curry. Bogut with a screen on Bibby. Just 5 on the clock. And the Warriors miss again. It's stolen by Green. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel.
And when they come to, they don't know low-key, yeah, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. That's from stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I take be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out.